You're here for the interview that Merman doesn't want you to see. Hey everybody, welcome to ToXic TrollZ and thanks for joining me. I'm sure you're here for, hold on, shirt. I can't believe I found this shirt. Like, I don't think the intent of when they made this shirt, if this is what they were supposed to be doing, probably why this shirt ended up at Goodwill where I got it. Anyway, I thought it was perfect for this show. You guys are here to see the interview that Merman doesn't want you to see. You're a top commenter because you've been literally unable to keep my name out your mouth for a goddamn month. It's interesting that Brian O'Toole doesn't have a problem using other people's businesses and other people's names in his post to complain about them. I'll go ahead and let that sink in. You even tried to hit me with revenge porn. I'm actually very proud of that picture, by the way, and it's going on my Instagram. We were able to get the interview, but it wasn't easy. Mer people don't exactly live in this reality, so there's only one way to get an interview from a merman.
What's up?
I talked to your friend, what's her name? And she said that you might be willing to do, like, change the tone of the next video with me. Like, maybe we do a comedy, like a lighthearted interview type thing.
Which friend? Who are you talking about? Nikki or someone else?
The other friend, the one you know for 8 years?
Oh, my friend Vicky?
Vicky, yeah, Vicky.
Yeah, not Nikki. I'm like, who's the other
No,
Nikki?
Nikki, Nikki and I didn't talk about this because I didn't think of the idea. And what happened is I had a guy coming to me with some very disturbing information, and I'm starting to question the reliability of that source.
You're wondering if it's photoshopped information that you got?
Yeah, or just someone, trying to, maybe someone who's jealous, or maybe someone.
Well, CJ, I don't know if you know William Cartwright at all, but he told me the same thing. Somebody was trolling or something, sent me a fake screenshot, and I went back with William, and he went on my ass hard on that because it was fake. He says, Brian, you just forward me a fake fucking Photoshop. And I said, well, this person, fake account, sent me this and said it was a real screenshot to my business page.
What was it a screenshot of?
I don't know, something that wasn't real. William said it's fake. I don't know how he could tell, but he said that screenshot is fake, and he got mad at me for it. And I said, I didn't do it. Somebody sent me that fucking with me on my page. And he got all upset at me. He laid it into me. I said, well, I'm sorry. I didn't send this. I don't know who's fucking with me, but this is the picture that they showed me. And he said, that ain't real.
What was it a picture of? Can I ask?
Oh, a screenshot of somebody.
Who?
I forgot now. That was a while ago.
You just don't want to tell me. It's okay. You have your secrets. It's fine.
Don't we all got secrets?
Is my phone giving me? Oh crap! Let me move this thing. All right. I'm trying to make that font that you use on your show, but I couldn't find it anywhere.
What font you talking? The one you showed me?
Yeah, the one. No, the one.
I don't use that font.
The one that's on your Merman page. Did you make that? You made that, didn't you?
No, one of my design people made that.
Oh, well, that explains it.
No.
Yeah.
Like I said, when I started this almost 3 years ago doing these pearl business parties on Facebook, I did all that on myself. Hard work, dedication, and that's how I started.
I believe you.
And I don't know if you remember, but I started doing the drag mermaid pearl look in the past.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know when that
The full
was.
blown blonde bimbo Brianna look. I did that all the time. And I started in a bedroom doing that on a live, just iPhone going live on Facebook. That's how I started. And then I upgraded through the years and got a studio and did all that.
I was kind of curious. Now, in one of your videos, you talk about, and this is something that I are. So, are you a drag queen?
Do I dress? Yeah, I dress and drag as a female sometimes, or I just put a little makeup with a wig and do a merman look or whatever.
Uh-huh.
But then I do the full blown bra and everything look. Girl look.
One thing, cause I like watching drag shows, and I always donate. One thing I notice about drag shows though is that they refer to themselves as female when they're in drag, but you refer to yourself as male when you're in drag, and that was one thing I was curious about. I was like, well, does he mean it like as a different gender, or is
No,
it
just
like
that you're a
neutral?
male acting like a woman, looking like that woman.
But you know about like gender non-binary?
No.
Oh, gender non-binary is when
I know
you.
transgender is where you're either born like your brain thinks like a female like me, but you're a man. But my brain and birth thinks like a female on my mom's side gene. Yeah.
Oh, I understand. I understand. So you're
So I
like
don't do
you.
that over the top drag queen guy every day look like on RuPaul, with the big high top
Mhm.
wigs and all that. I don't do all that.
So
I just
you're
do the natural
trans.
female. Huh?
You're kind of transgender.
Kinda. I could play that off real good. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I was. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't know that, and I thought, you know what? Because a lot of people they like want
See,
to
my
like.
brain, you know how a normal guy
Mhm.
would think like a different mind, like a female would act and think?
Mhm.
I follow a female's path. In other words, I consider myself female even though I'm a male. If I don't, it's hard to understand
Uh-huh.
if you don't know about that, but that's me.
So
That's always been.
what types of pronouns you want to use, like the he, him, Mister pronouns, right?
I guess.
Or does it not matter?
Like when I'm doing that look, then it's ma'am or whatever they call me.
Okay. Cool. So I went online and I was trying to find the video of the mer people that you use in your
uh
background on YouTube, and I
huh.
think I found it, but I'm not sure. Uh, cause I'm making, so it's gonna be funny. So at the end of my latest video, and I just want you to know what to expect. I have like
Do you
it
know Mark
shows.
did a video on me? Mark Tate, the owner at Pearly Boys Overseas.
I
He
did.
did a merman video with me
Was
one
it
time.
friendly or
I
was it
don't know.
mean?
Just making laughing, making fun of me. The usual.
Well, I want to
What
do
people
something
do. I'm
similar,
used to that, Jay. See,
but
that's the problem. People don't understand. I'm
mhm.
used to people doing that to me. I laugh at it. I think it's
Here's the
funny.
thing.
I really
That's
think it's
exactly what
funny.
I want you in on the joke. Um, the drag thing, it doesn't like weird me out or anything. But the only thing that and you answered the question, I was like, well, he says he's merman, but he's dressed like a woman. That doesn't make any sense to me. I don't
Like some
understand.
days I'll do a mermaid look. Yeah, some days I do two different looks. I'll do a mermaid
Mhm.
act and then I'll do a merman act. So
Because
yeah.
I mean, I go to gay clubs. I like drag queens. I mean, I don't like take them home or anything. Like I don't like them. Like
No,
that's my porn.
no.
But like I love the lip singing and the dancing, and that is just so
Yeah.
much fun. And everybody has a good, especially when you're drunk. Because sometimes it's almost like you really met Beyonce if you're drunk enough.
If you're drunk enough or high, yeah.
Yeah, if you're drunk enough. If you're drunk enough, it can be like you really met Beyonce. But other than
No,
that,
but
maybe
like I
not.
said, Jay, I'm just real. I just keep it real. I just always like to tell the truth to everybody, even my customers. You know that. Everybody knows me. I just don't take bullshit from people. I don't let people walk over you. In this life, you can't let somebody walk over you, whether it's social media, whatever. Do
You
your
gotta,
thing.
honestly,
You
I
can't
think you
change
gotta
it though.
let some of this shit go, man. Like, that's what I
Well,
told
in the
Nikki.
past I did, but when they keep making fake profiles, keep being a jealous another pearl show of you, yeah, you're gonna keep getting these people making fake profiles. It's just gonna happen and happen. I know that. That's
Uh-huh.
why I laugh. Like you saw me today, I just laugh at them or call them whatever name, like
I didn't
Ursula or
I didn't
whatever.
watch you today because
I just laugh, but that's me here on out. That's always been. In the
I was
past, last
hoping.
year, I let it get to me, and that's my downfall because I let that get to me. My admins know better, I know better, and we just don't react no more. We just ignore on my business page. On my personal page, like when you saw me in, I can call, I can do what I want on that private group, that public different page that nobody knew about. I thought I can swear on that. You know, that's a private page. You know, that's not a customer page. You know,
I get what you're saying, but I
but
I
I
just
just felt
I
ganged up because I had Sea Hag Pearls in there. I had you in there, and then I had Pearly Boys in there, and Jade, their admin. So I felt ganged up. So damn right I went on my private page. I swore and did that. That's why, because I was ganged. I felt like, why are all three of these people in here fucking with me? You know?
when I asked you about that 2012 thing, um,
Which I don't know about that because, like I said in
well,
my video tonight,
you shut down the.
I
Oh,
had a
I
lot
didn't
of
see
deaths
it.
that year. But listen, that year was a rough year in Danbury, Connecticut for me. And
Hmm.
I was home. I was not on Facebook videos. I was not hardly going on Facebook at that year. So
Hmm.
it's hard to believe that anything like that on social media or whatever you're telling me, I did. Or I texted somebody. That is news to me because I had a busy personal life that year. And deaths, a lot of deaths that year with me and Timmy and the family and our family. So why would I have time to do any of that shit online? I was hardly online in 2012
I
because I'm
think
like,
what
I
made
don't did this.
everyone and
This is fake.
what made me really just like, hey, what's going on with this? Is it right after that you
Uh,
like shut down everything and then
because
ended the.
Kyle saw me getting mad. He saw me yelling at the
Hmm.
troll of them, and he said, "Just delete the video, Brian." So I did. Of course,
Hmm.
I saw that on my live with him in there, and I said, "Okay, Kyle, I'll delete it. I'll just delete it." And that's when I got off and said I had enough of this shit. So then I deleted it. That's why.
But then you unpublished the page as well.
No, the page is still there, but it's Kyle said make it private so when I test my video with my tech guy, nobody can interrupt me.
Oh,
That's
okay. So
why I
you're
made it
just like
private. Yeah.
testing your video with your tech
That
guy.
Secret to Please is a test page group that I made just to
We
go
didn't know
live.
because someone was telling me, because I only saw, like, you saw when I joined your video, right? Like, you could see when I
Yeah,
joined it. Someone was
yeah.
telling me that before I joined it, and they were warning me. And you know how sometimes when you hear stuff in this
Well,
community.
one girl came in there.
Uh huh.
I forgot who. I don't know how because the video's deleted probably now. I have to figure out who that person was because that person went back and told Pearly Boys the Trolls to come in there. And once I find out who that fucking person is, oh my God, Jay, you want to talk about petty? You know, I want to find out who sent them. I want to find out who is the person that did that.
Well, one thing
That's what I
that
want to
me and
know.
Nikki were kind of concerned about was, and I don't know, maybe you can shed some light on this. The trolls were saying that you were saying bad stuff about Nikki before I came in. Is that, like, what do they mean?
All I told Nikki, Jay, is Nikki, I got this young kid that's on my friends list. He's
Uh-huh.
17. I told Nikki, or he's 18 now, turned. And I told Nikki, I said, he's crying. He's talking crazy like he wants to give up on life. And I said, Nikki, the only reason why I went to Nikki is because I'm always hearing her talk about preaching about God and Holy Spirit and all that. So I said, why don't Nikki talk to him? And I
Uh-huh.
guess I made the bad. People are saying, Merman, you should have never did that. You should have never brought Nikki involved to talk to try to help him, because instead you probably made it worse. That's what people told me, and I'm like, well, maybe true, but I don't know that for a fact. But
Well,
now I see what happened. You know, now I
well,
see it
I
went
think it
into a
was.
big thing.
Well,
Look at all this drama, Jay. Look at all this from that. So I
uh,
should have never even. But I thought it would be the right thing to do. You know, at the time. You know, because I don't talk to. He was always on my friends list. I hardly said two words.
mhm.
And I was just telling about my merman business, what I do about me, and that was it. Why would I go any further than that? Especially with an underage person. That's just sick. So that is the real story of why I added him or why he was on my page. And then, like I said, he was just sitting there with everybody else. I got over 3,000 people on my personal page that I hardly talk to, Jay. I never talk to these people. They just keep posting things every day on my page. That's it. They're just sitting there. You know. So that is the truth about that. Why do I want so many people? Because I want to network. I want to get my name out more. That's
Mm-hmm.
why I do what I do.
I think what a lot of people were wondering about with that is, I guess they were kind of wondering, like, if he is like, and I actually have never talked to Dustin, so I don't know. I really don't know Dustin's side of the story, to be honest. I have
Hmm.
no idea. I've never talked to him.
Well, see, that's what I don't. I don't really know him at all. I
Mm-hmm.
just had him on my friends list with everyone else to network, and that was it. I never spoke with him on the phone. Only talked once in a blue moon on Facebook Messenger, and that was it. And it was about how are you? Are you crying? Why are you crying? And stuff like that. And then to promote my business, obviously, to
Mm-hmm.
get him to like my page or whatever. That was it. And tell him what we do. I'm a family-friendly, family-oriented pearl show, and that was it. But like I said, he kept crying one night. I thought he was going to do suicidal. I told Nikki about him. I told Nikki, this kid's crying, watch this video. Cassie, her admin, ran in there. And that's what happened after that. And then I get Jose in there, Jose Aqua, whatever, you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah,
He was
Jose.
in video, Jose, and some 22-year-old kid guy said, Dustin loves me. I love Dustin. If you were on his friends list before he was 18 and you're 22 years old, you're still an adult. You're over your 18 legal age, and Dustin wasn't at the time. And you
Mm-hmm.
keep saying in his fucking live when he's crying, I love Dustin. He loves me too. And I replied, I wasn't talking about Dustin.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking about that motherfucker trying to fuck with him because he was trying to fuck with Dustin and being sick individual. So I replied and I said to him, "Are you a stupid idiot? I never hit on him or anyone like that." And I was replying to that idiot guy. I forgot his name now
Mm-hmm.
in the chat that night. But anyway, that's the 22-year-old that's sick that was keep saying he loves Dustin and Dustin loves him. And I was trying to defend him. Look, Dustin's not that way. That's why I asked Dustin if he was gay or bi or straight so I can get the right facts myself for it because that guy keeps saying he loves him and then he kept saying Dustin loves him too. So I was trying to find out information if that was true or not with that stupid idiot perv that 22-year-old guy. So that's the only reason there. That's the real truth on all that story. And then Joe saw that comment and bashed me and said that I'm pervert and I want him and blah blah blah. But there's no proof that I ever sexually tried to flirt with him or anyone on social media because I don't do that shit. And that's against everything I believe in my religion, Catholic. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't raised that way, and I'm not sick like that to do something that bad and disgusting. You know?
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I get mad because I can't. If I ever saw a older man do that with an underage person, I'd probably be like my father and kill the motherfucker. That's
Mm-hmm.
what I would do. Then my attitude comes out. That's the only reason because that's a bad subject with me. Don't talk about kids. Don't talk about people's kids, and certainly don't try to hit on a young person if you're 18 or older and that person's only 15 years old, 16, 17, and don't matter. They're still under 18 years of age. You should not be flirting, especially with someone underage. Be an adult, be grown, be supportive to that underage person. Don't fucking flirt with them and keep trying. You know what I mean? But
Mm-hmm.
there is a lot of sick people out there, and you were absolutely right to go after me hearing the bullshit that you did. You have every right to do that, but know the facts first. Do you know the other side of the story? Do you know what caused me to say something like that? No. So if you
No,
don't know the facts,
what
why are
what
they saying
caused
it?
you to say something about the cuz someone told me that you wish someone would get cancer and then they died.
By
Is that
mistake,
true?
Jay, and I publicly apologized on my
Mhm.
that video I did. That everybody's well aware of that. I cried even. I apologized. I said I was a mistake. I was aggravated
Mhm.
because I felt hurt and betrayed because I put my heart into another person's pearl company, which I
Mhm.
really did, and I felt backstabbed like a knife through my heart kind of thing.
And they were in the
And because
UK?
I did, mm, that one was in the United States. They were in New Jersey, I believe.
How did the beef get started between you and the, like, you blocked the UK?
You know why?
Oh,
After Hazel's the one that passed of cancer died, but
oh,
her
bless her
sister
heart.
Sherry, yeah, God bless her heart. But Sherry Halstead is Hag's sister, Argyle's sister is Sherry, who now takes over Sea Hag Pearls, is doing the live videos now. That is That is Sherry. Sherry, but before that, we're talking about when Sea Hag was alive, Argyle, Tina Cagle, or her other name is Argyle, they call her. She was the one I loved dearly because in the beginning, my stepmom, Timmy's mother, died of stage 4 throat cancer, who I took care of a whole year, gave her life, when the doctors only gave her a month to live. So anyway, I got friendlier with her, with Tina, the hag. And I tried to support her. I always shared their videos. I did all I could to help promote them as well as my own company, being nice like I am. Anyway, I have a big heart, but some advantage of my kindness,
Mhm.
which is true. So I found her on Pearly Boy's show, Grayson's video page, video parties, and he acted like a troll, like saying, making fun of my little finger red hand, saying I'm red. And I took it as offense, like,
What does he
why are you
mean
trolling
by
me?
little finger red hand?
He said just like that. He didn't say who he was. He was a silent viewer
Uh-huh.
trolling me, but not saying any bullshit, not talking in the room. And he came out and automatically, Jay, red flag went up when he said this. His exact words that he typed was, "Oh, why does your hands look pink? And why are they looking like that?" And immediately, I knew I was being bullied before from the trolls. I thought he was a troll,
Was it like
and I
a
even tried to search him up to see if he
was it
is a
like
real
a
troll or not.
is it like a trick of the light, or do you do makeup, pink makeup or
It was
something, or
it could have been like he said. It could have been the light and why he said that. I don't know why but he came out and said,
Mhm.
"Oh, why are your hands pink?" Just like that, out of the blue.
Someone was,
And
you were mentioning
I
your
didn't. But
hands being
listen,
pink
Jay,
before.
that's just the. He said that,
Mhm.
but this one, I'm talking about that night, how this all started between Sea Hag Pearls, Tina Cagle, and me and Mark Tate, which is the owner of Pearly Boys, the number one of Pearly Boys.
Uh-huh.
He's the one that did that after that. So I banned him because I thought he was a troll. And guess what?
He
Newsflash.
wasn't really a
After he said
troll.
that one sentence, he wasn't a troll. I found out he was a pearl business owner. And I said, what the fuck? He's a pearl owner and he acting like a troll trolling me? What the fuck is this person doing to me? So that's my reaction. So the next night after I banned him thinking he was a troll,
Mhm.
I saw Tina Cagle, which was my cancer friend, Pearl's business friend
Mhm.
at the time. We were all friends. She went back and said something in Mark Tate's video in the UK called Pearly Boys Ltd.
Mhm.
She said, "Oh," and Mark was talking about me. He goes, "Guess what, guys? We got big news. You all want to hear what just happened?
Mhm.
I just got banned from another pro show in the USA."
Mhm.
He says, "I've been banned. Merman, Merman banned me. Oh my God," he said. "Merman fucking banned me. I got blocked." He kept telling me and saying he's got blocked. And I don't know if he deleted that video, Jay. I wish he didn't delete it. I'm going to try to find it.
Mhm.
But it's a while ago, about a year ago, or a little longer, a month over, it could be. But that video, he said he banned me, and then after he ragged on about he's been blocked for over a half hour, he's been saying he's been blocked for Merman Grayson. Merman blocked me. me. Merman blocked me. Merman blocked me. He said it about 35 minutes straight. It was
Mhm.
hilarious. But anyway, after all that went down, I saw Tina's comment when Mark decided to make fun of me. Oh, look at that ugly, tacky drag queen, blah, blah, blah. That's when he was putting me down hardcore to his followers. And you know me, I don't want nobody putting me down over bullshit. So, I go like high and mighty trying to defend myself again, once again. But anyway, that went down. And I saw Tina, my friend that I love dearly,
Mhm.
put my heart into her company as well because I love that woman, and I still do. But all this started because she was in there with him making fun of me, and I felt hurt. I asked Tina, I saw your video. I saw you in Mark's show the next night.
Mhm.
We're talking about the next afternoon after that night on Mark's show. I asked her, Tina, is it true? I private messaged Tina and I said, do you really feel that way about me? Do you really think all this, what Mark's saying, is true about me? And you know what she said?
What?
She said, absolutely. Merman steals our games. Merman copies everything we do. That is their exact words. And
Really? And how long had she? How
listen,
long had she known you before, though?
she only known me not long. It was a half of the year only.
Mhm.
That's it. But
Okay.
I immediately liked her wigs, her theme, her Sea Hag Witch theme pearl show she did, and that's what caught my eye when somebody shared her video and I found out. So I went in there buying of her, helping her, trying to talk nice, trying to help promote her. We had conversations back and forth, nice conversations.
Mhm.
And it hurts me talking about the past, but I want you to know the truth, what really happened. So because
What
of
was
all
she?
that,
What was she like? Was she an older woman or a young girl? Older.
older
Okay.
woman, yeah. But I really liked her a lot, and I still do. But I wish I could. After all that went down, and I felt backstabbed, knife
Mhm.
through my heart. I kind of was on my live on my Pearl page after I saw Mark, and after I saw her reaction to my email saying I agree with Mark about that you steal my games and you steal our stuff. I never stole anyone's games. I
Mhm.
don't need to copy anybody because I'm Merman. I do my own unique stuff. If anybody copies, it's the other way around. They've been copying. A lot of people have been following my steps 3 years now almost. A
What?
lot of
What?
people took
What
after
game
me,
did they
but
say that you copied?
they didn't even say a game. They just came out and said games. He copies everything we do. That's what they said technically, and so did
Oh.
Mark. And then they were all bashing me. That's how that drama started. And I got hurt. I got caught in the middle of her like it, and then she turned her back on me and agreed, sided with Mark Curly Boy. And the reason why I think she told me, she did tell me this. One of them, either Sherry or Tina, told me this at the time
Mhm.
that Mark from Pearly Boys has helped our company a lot with a lot of likes. Something
Mhm.
about likes and viewers. So of course she wouldn't turn on someone that helped her more than I could have. You know what I mean?
Oh
But
yeah. So you're
I I
thinking.
felt I felt bad and yeah. So that is the real story, Jay. And I said after all that went down, I went on a live. I was holding it in for 2 months,
Mhm.
keeping it bottled in.
Mhm.
And then one night they came in my room attacking me again. And then that night I flipped. I fucking flipped where I said something I wished cancer on someone when I did not mean it live.
So
And I
she.
corrected Jay. After I said that to Tina on my public live Pearl business page,
Mhm.
I said, I feel so ashamed that I can't believe I just said this.
Mhm.
I'm sorry. I said this now. I said right after I found out I said it, I realized, oh my God, I'm live and I just
But they
said this horrible
basically. But
thing.
they basically
It was
just.
anger. It was a lot of anger, a lot
Mhm.
of built up tension, Jay. And I didn't mean that. And I then they kept bashing me, recording that clip. They said they recorded that,
Mhm.
and they only recorded that bad part where what I said.
Mhm.
But what about the parts when I said I'm truly sorry? I just said this. I
Well,
just said it just like that, Jay.
when I do the
So they
show, we're gonna show both clips so that people get both sides of the story. And
if
then,
you can find the video, that video, where I said sorry right after I said
no,
I wish cancer on her.
I already
That's
have
what I
I
said.
already have the video where you said sorry. You're
The
crying
full
in the video.
but not that one. That was
Oh.
another day because they did this 5 months straight, Jay,
Oh.
harassing me, using that clip over and over to make me give up, to make me quit my pearl
Do
business.
you have
They did everything they
hey,
could.
do you have the other videos? The ones the other
See,
videos?
the one where I told her I wish cancer, the full video, I can't get that. If you can help me find it,
No,
track it
no.
down.
Well, the trolls will get that. The
Yeah.
one where you are sorry and you cry. Can you get me the videos that show your side of it so I can put both videos up?
I can try to find that one. I don't know if it got deleted, if it's still saved. I gotta ask my admin.
If you
I
can
don't
just
know.
give me the link, and am I allowed? Is it all right if I use that video or those videos?
Well, it depends on how you're gonna use it. To make a mockery out of me, a joke, or what?
There's gonna
If
be
it's a joke,
okay.
then
Here's the
no.
thing.
I'm not gonna put up with that.
It's gonna be there's gonna be jokes, and then there's gonna be some seriousness, like some of the seriousness. But when it's serious, it's gonna show both sides. That's why I'm asking for for you to send me your videos, because your videos have the other side of the story.
Yeah, if I can try to locate them, those ones that I thought got deleted, I can find it. And again, because of all the drama on those Vive videos, I had to delete it because everybody keeps telling me delete this, Brian. You don't need that in your life. You don't need the drama, so delete it. So of course I listen to people and I delete it.
You should never delete, because then when you delete it, this is what happens. And even if me and you don't become friends, I just want you to know this. I never delete anything, even if it makes me look stupid. Like, you can cover it up or like unpublish it, but don't delete it. Because once you delete it, you lose control. As long as you have a copy, you have control, because then people can't lie on you.
And it makes
you have a copy.
Look like the bad guy. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I know. I understand that now, Jay, but at the time I didn't. I was just so nervous, didn't know what to do, and that's what happened.
Like, this is what happened to me when me and Nicole were talking. My whole point is that I tell the truth, or I try to get it as close to the truth as I can, because some of the stuff that I wasn't there, so I'm not gonna be able to get the truth because I wasn't there, but I'll try to get as much of the truth as I can. One thing, the trolls were telling me that you were talking shit about Nikki. And
how would I be talking shit about Nikki on a lie? I never
because of that. And then I was like, okay, but I didn't see the video, but I know what video it was in, so I sent Nikki the link, and we're trying to watch the video to find where you're talking about her, and then all of a sudden the video is gone and it's deleted, and we're like, well, I don't know what was said, so how do we know that you didn't say anything bad? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like I told you, when I was ganged up the other night, you and Pearly Boys and Twink, their admin, I felt offended, so Kyle told me to delete that video, and I did right away. Because it brings drama. I'm not about drama. I'm going to be up front with you. I'm not a part of it. I'll laugh at whatever people say about me and think it's jealousy or whatever, and go on my merry fucking way. That is it. Case closed. Live your life. I love my life. But yeah, I'm good. I'm good. You know?
Yeah, I understand. Well, one thing I was curious about was, and this is one thing that didn't add up.
What?
And this is kind of, and because remember, I don't take sides. I just want to get all the facts together. One thing that didn't add up is, so you like guys that are like, what's your age range for dating?
The youngest, absolutely.
Yeah.
20.
20?
20 and up.
Okay.
I've always liked older men. When I was 15, I always wanted older.
Oh, did you ever?
I was 15 when I hooked up with an older guy.
Oh yeah. What was that like?
Well, that was like the gay porn life I used to do. You know, that life. But I ain't gonna go there.
I didn't even know you did gay porn. I know you did the Howard Stern.
I did Ball Boy, Bad. I'm not gonna go anymore. further in Florida, Orlando. Oh, hell yeah.
Did you like it?
The hot guys were hot. I was like 18 at the time when I did it.
Can I ask you a personal question?
What?
Can I?
Can I what?
Can I ask you a personal question? I'm just curious.
What?
I'm just curious. And you're the one who brought it up. I didn't even bring it up.
All right.
Are you like a top or a bottom?
What, a guy? Bottom?
Oh, okay. So were the guys in the porn, were they like really big?
Not really big, but...
Oh, bummer.
All right. Why?
You probably disappointed. Big old bottom wanting all the biggest dicks.
Oh, God. You bet. No. Two guys. I only did like a few videos. That was it.
Mm.
And that was in my past. I was young, skinny, twink, blonde hair. I was,
What year was
That's
it?
all you need to know. Huh?
What year was it?
What do you mean, what year was it? It was a while ago.
Oh, okay. Just curious.
If I'm 30-something now, 34 now, yeah, it was a while ago.
Was it like Chad Douglas porn, or was it like Matthew Rush porn?
Not kind of Matthew Rush level. That's Falcon Studios.
Uh-huh.
But it was a different studio.
I'm just curious. I'm just trying to imagine
No,
you.
You're trying to find me my stage name. Oh, fuck you, Zay. You're trying to find me information on my video.
I'm curious. I'm actually a little bit curious. I'm curious.
I bet you is. Oh my God.
I'm curious. Are you in the shower?
Oh, I was trying to take a shower, but you called me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm used to that. I take showers all the time. So I was wondering. I have a friend that told me that about your age range, that you had a boyfriend.
When?
It was when we started this, because that was one of the things I was asking. I was like, well, if he likes young guys, then how come Timmy is an older guy and that's his boyfriend? And then someone else told me that Timmy wasn't your boyfriend.
No, we're not. No, just friends. Good friends. That's it.
Oh. So what is Merman's love life like?
I don't know what you mean. Why are you asking me all that?
Because I want to show everyone like the other side.
What?
I want to show everyone the other side
Self?
of Merman.
Alright, you can go in. I'm just in the shower.
I want to show everybody the other side of Merman.
Alright. Now, what do you mean what Merman's love life is like?
Like
Romantic? It can be romantic if I'm with the right one.
Like, are you like a club guy? Do you like to go to clubs? Do you like more like the online dating scene?
As I get older, not much of a club person anymore, but I still got it. I'm still wild, I could be.
Do you ever perform in drag, or do you only do drag in like the lives?
I used to perform in gay clubs in New York State.
Really?
Yes, really.
Was this
Prime time? It's no longer there, but Prime Time 2, Highland, New York.
I've never heard of it. You know, I've never been to New York.
And Limelight, when Limelight used to be the Club Kid days back in Manhattan, New York City, I was there. RuPaul was there. I was there chilling. Amanda Lepore. All the famous gay old legends were there. So,
I know about Amanda Lepore and RuPaul.
Yeah, the world's greatest transsexual gay icon, yeah. Yeah. But yeah, that was the day. They had Richie Rich. He was a Club Kid original, Amanda Lepore. RuPaul was one of the Club Kids. I was there on the scene, not a Club Kid, but I was in the club, Limelight. Limelight closed down because of drugs, and you know how that goes. So
I
got
don't
shut down.
I'm more of a bar scene. I like bars better than
Yeah,
clubs.
now I like playing pool now, going to a gay bar. I do that.
Do you think it's easier to meet people online, or do you think it's easier to meet people like at a bar?
In local, of course. Don't meet anyone online because you don't know the person unless you meet them in person if they're older.
You're
But
so
don't
old
meet anybody-
fashioned.
Don't meet anyone on the internet.
You know, everybody does the dating online these days.
Well, they do the gay. I'm not into the Adam for Adam shit. I used to be on them sites. No more.
Oh my God, Adam for
But-
Adam is so old. It's Grindr
I
now.
know. And then they had a lot boy fun, some shit like that.
You don't use Grindr?
Scruff. I used to be on Scruff and Grindr. Yeah.
Well,
Why?
I'm just surprised that you're single, because if if you're in the community and you do drag, because where I'm from, all the drag queens are like celebrities, and they always have an entourage.
Yeah.
So do you like keep to yourself?
Not really. Not really. It's just that I'm too busy to date anyone right now.
Well, what I want to
My
do
personal life.
is I hope you like talking to me. I want to let you go, finish your shower and everything.
Yeah, because my aunt wants to come in the bathroom and use it.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for talking
All right.
to me, and I'm glad we were able to clear some
No
stuff
problem,
up.
Dave.
Bye.
All right, thank you. Bye.
What? Oh, yeah. It's just I seen it a million times editing it. This was the longest editing video ever, because I had to make the lips move and stuff. Well, anyway, I'm about done for tonight, so roll those credits. You made it all the way to the credits. Special shout out to Wendy Crane. You know what you did. And thank you. Special shout out to everyone who's been supporting the page so far. Thank you so much. Thank you for visiting ToXicTrollZ.com/members. Thank you for liking the page. Thank you for subscribing. I have really enjoyed having you guys' support. We're going to be doing the Merman live show. I know I said that we were going to be doing the Merman live show this weekend, but we ended up having to do a Merman part 2 because he got rid of the part 1. And after we do that live show, get ready for the one you've all been waiting for. The Crystal Collins Show. See you guys next time. Bye.